Whoa, it's Monday. It means that there's plenty of transfer rumours knocking around, even a possible Consortium takeover. Let's get straight to it. So, start with the juicy stuff. In the past couple of hours, Sky Sports revealed that there's a possible Chinese consortium interested in taking over and buying Newcastle United off the hands of Mike Ashley. Now, we've heard this story before in football, especially in English football as well. In fact, there's 3 Championship clubs that have been owned or currently are owned by Chinese consortiums, which are Aston Villa, Birmingham City, and of course Wolves as well. In fact, West Brom are owned by Chinese consortium as well, and apparently Manchester City are part owned as well by a Chinese consortium. So it's nothing new to English football, and it's nothing new to Newcastle United, because we always been having talks of will we get taken over. Mike actually tried to put that to bed several years back, saying that he'll only sell up if we win something, which includes getting in the Champions League. Now, we all know it's not going to happen anytime soon. I often wondered though, because we won the Championship, does that mean that he'll sell up now? Because he did win something, albeit it is the Championship, but I'm thinking he did mean like the FA Cup, League Cup, or of course the Premier League, which I can't really see happening anytime soon. Let's be honest, Newcastle United fans, it's not really going to happen. So, apparently, Chinese consortium have been interested. Mike Ashley is willing to listen to offers, but bearing in mind that he bought the club back in 2007 for 134 million, the debt still has not been paid off. Apparently, we're still 129 owed to Mike Ashley. Obviously, he's the owner, so again, it's kind of okay. It's a loan to himself almost. And obviously, things have been going well the past season. You know, obviously got promoted. Money's kind of been balanced out, but again, all in all, he's still owed money. So again, it just kind of makes sense that he would be willing to listen to offers. Now, should he sell up at this point in time? In my point of view, no. You know, as much as we wanted to get rid of Mike Ashley, and we still kind of do, we still remember how you treated the club as your little plaything. Obviously, you've done well this season, just leaving Rafa all to it, but we still remember from times before. So, all in all, probably not the best time to discuss takeovers, because again, things could get messy, things could get delayed, and that means that, you know, not a transfer embargo will be put in, but it will stop the recruitment drive, and I'm sure Rafa wants to get dead behind that and straight forward to it as well. If it's going to happen, make it snappy. If not, then let Rafa get on with it, and please, no interruption. So that one puts that one to bed, hopefully for now. But as he said, he's willing to listen to offers. It could mean that, you know, things could get changed around, or sometimes, you know, they just leave the manager to it. You know, with Aston Villa, albeit they did throw quite a lot of money at previous managers, Di Matteo and obviously Steve Bruce. Obviously, things didn't work out for them, but at the same time, they got a hell of a lot of funding as well. Birmingham City, on the other hand, didn't work out too well for them. They started off with Gary Rowett, then he went on to Gianfranco Zola, and obviously now they're with Harry Redknapp as well. And obviously they didn't have the best of seasons as well, despite a really, really good start under Gary Rowett as well. Wolves, similar thing as well. Chopping and changes with managers. And to be honest, we kind of find our form with Rafa Benitez. We don't want him to go. He's doing wonders for the club. We've finally got things on an even keel. Everything's nice and stable. Would this rock the boat? Possibly, but at the same time, it could free up a lot more funds, and it could take our transfer recruitment from, you know, like the likes of signing 10 to 12 million players to 30, 40, even 50 million players. So who knows what it could happen. But again, it's just still early days anyway. So again, it's still at the stage where he's still listening to offers as well. Now, talking about money as well, it's been revealed how much money we've actually made since we've actually got promoted as well. Now, we've got £7 million or £7.1 million for winning the Championship, which is no big deal, to be honest with you, in this day and age. It is to a common man, but in terms of football, what can that buy you? Let's be honest with you. We also received another £40 million on top of that as well from parachute payments as well. I think 20 from overseas and 20 million from the league as well, which comes to about 48 million. So that's another 48 million to add to what Rafa Benitez could be spending, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then obviously then the third thing to talk about is Tammy Abraham. Now, we all thought it was signed, sealed and delivered. I'm yours, or basically he's ours. And then he comes out and says this, basically that he's not sure on where his destiny lies this season. In fact, here's the words himself: from the man himself. I haven't decided yet. You have to stay open, and things may come at different times, but I have to dream big, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So obviously spent last season at Bristol City, did wonders there in a struggling team, scored 26 goals in the Championship. We thought we was going to get him. Obviously we thought we'd beat off Brighton to gain his signature, but it's come out today now that apparently he's not too sure now whether he's going to go back to Chelsea, get a run in their first team, which I can't really see. I mean, obviously going to sell Costa, but probably going to get in Lukaku. But he's still not too sure. Whether it's too far north for him, whether he's just a London boy and he wants to stick to London, or I don't really get that thing, but who knows. We've got to keep persisting, but to be honest with you, we give him to a certain period and then we've got to move on. We've got to make things snappy. So again, Tammy, if Newcastle's for you, that's great. But again, you've got to make your decision quick, man. Seriously, because we ain't gonna wait around. We haven't got time to wait around. Gone are the days where we can waste 2 or 3 weeks on one player and let a good 15 or so pass us by. Give you to the end of the week. Have you ever made your mind out? Yes or no? Let's keep it moving. So a lot to discuss in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. And obviously, salute to Alexander Mitrovic again yesterday for getting on the score sheet against Wales. I'm seeing talk about that, why he can't replicate the same form for Serbia, for Newcastle United. That's another story in itself, but I'll leave you to that one as well. So thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we've got some much better news to bring you guys, and I'll see you guys all soon. Peace.